Whew. All right, good morning. Right now it's Monday. It's like 11 o'clock, and I'm really just starting to get into gear for today. I got in a flight super late last night at like 3 a.m., and I'm just exhausted. And it's one of those days that, you know what? I really don't feel like doing this, but we got to do it anyway. So let's get to it. I think it's important to really present oneself as authentically as possible. I think that it's important to truly be as much of yourself as you possibly can. And there's no perfect way to do that, and there's always mistakes along the way. But I think that the way that I try to present myself in general is to just be me, is to be authentic, because that's really the only truth that I have. Basically, I think that it's important for me and everything that I do to be transparent, because not everything is always good, not everything is always great and going my way. So what I hope to kind of present today is just this idea that it's not always easy to get up and to motivate yourself to accomplish everything that you want. I think that it's easy to look around at what a lot of other people are doing and to notice the best pieces of who's got the biggest smile on, or who's in the prettiest location, or who appears to be making the most money. But I think a lot of those are filtered versions of who they really are. And there's definitely a lot of authentic people that are doing that, and that's wonderful. If you're one of them, then that's fantastic. But I do think that in sharing some of my struggles, I guess, some of the moments that aren't always the easiest, hopefully I can provide some sort of value in terms of what this whole thing really looks like, what my process of creating this company, of trying to build it into this brand that creates authentic documentary videos. Everybody has failures. I mean, and I wish that my thoughts were more in line with what I'm trying to say, and that's exactly the point of all of this, is that I'm not perfect. I'm far from it, but I'm accepting of that. So, as that is the case, today is one of those days that I'm not like as quite as pumped, as other days when when I have a lot of filmings, or when it feels like things are really going my way, and that's not a bad thing. I think that what's important though is to have kind of a relative scale of, okay, you know what? Maybe this isn't my most productive day ever. Maybe I haven't edited a video today. But it's important to treat yourself well, and to treat yourself respectfully. And what I mean by that is, if I were to get upset over, hey, I wanted to accomplish X, Y, Z, or hey, I wanted to close on this today, or hey, I wanted to get this and that and whatever done, it's always important to put yourself in kind of a relative scale and say, all right, maybe that didn't happen, or that didn't happen, but what did I do? So what I personally do is I kind of have like a tallied list of, okay, what do I want to accomplish today? Even if it means just sending an email, of following up on something, on charging batteries, on all, little things that I can just say, I did accomplish that, I did accomplish that, I did accomplish that. And there's probably something psychological that goes along with, being able to actually check something off. So I do recommend that strategy. If you're kind of a visual learner, find your own way to do it, find your own method, find your own checks and balances, because, it could be something small like that prevents you from, getting overwhelmed super easily, or getting stressed out, or getting concerned, or getting worried, or leaning towards quitting. I mean, that's I think why I want to share this, is because I would hate to see somebody quit because, they don't know how to do it. Because I think that you learn through experience. This has kind of been a jumble of thoughts today, which is pretty much where my mind is, and I think probably gives a little bit of sense of, why this wasn't my most go-getcha kind of a day, but that's not a bad thing. I mean, even as it is, you know, I still feel good about what I've done. I still feel good that I'm recording this right now. I still feel like there is more time in the day. Like, you know, it's not lost. You know, I can still accomplish more, but within reason. You know, I'm not going to push myself. If I don't, you know, finish the edit today that I'm going to, then that's okay. But if I start it, then that's better than it would have been had I talked myself out of it in the first place. So, in some strange way, if this inspires you, you know, that would make my day. So, thanks so much for watching.